Hello everyone, my name is Alma Alomba and today we will be talking about Korean cuisine. And just a heads up that later I might be mispronouncing Korean words, so please bear with me. Korean cuisine has a history dating back to centuries. Since 300 BC, it has been greatly influenced by Chinese culture, particularly from medical aspects. According to the Taoist philosophy, health is a state of balance in which food selection is the key, and a person's body is healthy only when yin, yang, and five elements are at equilibrium. Korean cuisine is known for having some of the healthiest foods on the menu. The dishes are simple but have pungent flavors and odors. This is mainly because many Korean Banchan or small dishes are made by fermentation, which adds intense and savory flavors to the food items. The Korean people believe in the idea of yaksik dongbon, which means that body healing resources are the same as the sources of eating. This idea implies that health starts with food and that it is necessary to try medical treatment if any effect is not seen after trying to treat all diseases first with food. There are numerous fermented foods and beverages which are the essential element of Korean cuisine and are consumed by the Koreans as well as many people around the world throughout the year. These fermented food products have also become popular in the Western countries and are all well appreciated by the people around the world. One example of a fermented food in Korean cuisine is the jotgal. It is a traditional fermented fish food in Korea that is produced from the whole meat. Its fermentation time ranges from several months to several years. It is also known that the acids and enzymes emerging from the fermented foods help the immune system, strengthen the liver, and balance the propagation of the beneficial bacteria necessary for intestinal health in the intestine. There's also what we call gochujang. It is a fermented bean paste that has red pepper powder, soybean powder, and rice flour added it to create a spicy paste. It typically can be added to most dishes. It can also be used as a seasoning and sometimes as a dipping sauce. Now there is the doenjang. It is traditionally used in Korea as a basic seasoning. It is produced by the fermentation of cooked and crushed soybean seeds. Ganjang. It is also a fermented food and is a kind of Korean soybean sauce made from fermented soybeans. It contains approximately 15 to 20% salt and 50 to 70% water, free sugars, isoflavones, peptides, and organic acids that are produced from the soybeans during the fermentation process. Kimchi, the Korean well-known fermented food, is the most important traditional fermented food in Korea and one of the most widely consumed in other East Asian countries like Japan and China. The most important feature of Korean cuisine is the fermentation method used to store and eat foods for a long time. Another famous food in Korea is the noodle. Noodles or noodle dishes in Korean cuisine are collectively referred to as gokso in native Korean or myeon in Hanja. While noodles were eaten in Korea from ancient times, productions of wheat was less than other crops, so wheat noodles did not become a daily food until 1945. Banchan is a term referring collectively to side dishes in Korean cuisine. Soups and stews are not considered banchan, however. So that's the end of my presentation of the Korean cuisine, and this is the references that I used in my presentation. Thank you, and once again, this is Alma P. Alongro. Have a nice day.